Okay guys, hi and welcome to my video blog. I hope that you're all well, that you've had a good weekend. Tons of stuff to talk about, okay, so I'm just going to kind of get on with it really. I just put up a video of my progression. I just thought I'd quickly just show you how my body is actually progressing. Because I've suddenly noticed a really big difference in my body shape, as have everybody else, because I wasn't well this week either, and my cough was really bad, so I didn't go back to the gym till about Friday. And I was so excited about getting back to the gym. I can't even tell you how excited I was. But my cough was really bad, and a lot of people hadn't seen me, so they saw me on Friday. I met up with my best friend on Friday, and she said to me, "I've not seen you looking like you are now for quite a long time." She goes, "It's been a long time since you looked like that." So I was like, "Oh my god," you know. And then today I saw my family today as well for a little while, and they said the same thing to me. They're like, "You've lost loads of weight." Everybody's saying it to me. It's like I went to the gym on Friday, and I was so happy to be back at the gym. I've just really missed that place so much, and I was just so happy, and I felt so much better. So I thought, you know what? I hadn't even been able to complete a whole week, so I wanted to just get back to it. And I thought it's better for me to get my body back used to doing it, even if it's not like the full-on, full regime. You know, it's better for me just to ease my way back into it, rather than it being a real big shock tomorrow, because I would have died if I just would have started back on Monday, like full wham, everything, cardio, the whole works, right? So it was a legs day, and it was a bloody hard legs day. I mean, this legs routine that Louise has given me, it was on par with Nick's legs day, definitely, even just with, it was just the sets, there were just so many, it was so many sets, and I had to use machines that I've not used for a long time. You know, in my garage I used to use hack squat, I used to use leg press, I hadn't used them for quite a while, and I had to use them again. Now, how I used to do 200 kilo leg presses is beyond me, because I swear to God, I was struggling on 25. I mean, this is one of those handy-pandy sort of little machines that, you know, the little sort of, the really little machines. It wasn't like the really simple ones. This was a proper heavy-duty machine. I mean, it was loaded up with 50 kilo plates. I had to take all the plates off. Then, you know, and I felt like such an idiot just putting the really little plates on. But my God, I was dying. I was really dying. I was screaming on there, because I really listened to what Louise taught me about the technique on this, and I was following absolutely everything that she said, and honestly it was so painful, I can't even tell you. And then I had to do the hack squat as well. That again, how I did 125 kilos on the hack squat is beyond me as well, because I could just about cope with the machine on its own. The machine was so heavy by itself, and there was so many repetitions. I was just like, oh my God. So, and I had a lot of other stuff to do for my glutes as well, so it was bad. And then I had my cardio to do as well. So kind of the DOMs were quite horrific on the Saturday, but Saturday was rather bizarre, because it's a very light day for me, thank God, because on my old routine it used to be legs, and thank God the leg extension's been taken out now. No more leg extension, but the other stuff I've got to do is so awful that it's just like, you know what, well, you know, just got to get on with it really. But it was I did my routine, and it was kind of upper body combined with lower body, but it was a really good, it was just such a nice way to end the week. I could imagine that by the end of the week I'm going to be dead, like come Saturday next week I'm going to be so exhausted. I'll be quite grateful just for having quite a lighter routine. But what killed it was what actually happened when after I'd finished my after I'd finished my workout. And I was actually going to write about this, but I just haven't had time. I've been working and stuff this weekend, so I didn't actually have time to do my blog. So I thought, you know what, I may as well just talk about it. It was really bad. Basically, see, my daughter's laughing, and my niece's video, she's laughing as well. Right. What I'm going to say is I was so horrified, right? I was in the changing rooms, all right? I got into the shower. Right? Shh. I got into the shower, and you know, I was having a shower, doing my thing, and suddenly the fire alarm went off. I thought, hang on a minute, okay, fire alarm's gone off. Suddenly, 3 guys burst into the women's changing rooms, right? And they were like running frantically in the changing room to see if anybody was in there, right? I was in the bloody shower. They opened the shower door. I was standing there with nothing on. Oh my God, I screamed. I absolutely screamed. I was so horrified. These 3 guys, okay, these 3 guys were guys that worked at the gym, and there was no other female in the gym because I went in really early. I went in as soon as the gym opened on the Saturday. So it was like, I was the only female in the building. So there was no other female who could come in and check. And can you imagine? I was so mortified. I cannot even explain to you how mortified and embarrassed I was. And then the time kind of, and then they're like, oh, you know, they obviously left. The fire alarm was still going off. And I was like, you know what? I've got all my stuff laid out over here. I've got all my stuff laid out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get ready and I'm going to get out of here. All right? I'm not rushing out. I can't smell smoke. So you know what? You know what? I'm going to do my thing, then I'm going to get out, okay? Because if it really would have been that bad, they just would have said, get the hell out of here. But they didn't do that, right? So I was so horrified anyway. So I sort of like got changed. You know, I dried myself off, got changed. The whole gym was empty, okay? And the guys were waiting by the door. They were waiting by the women's changing rooms. They said to me, you know, we're so sorry. They just kept apologising. We're so sorry. But, you know, there was no other female. We had to check. And, you know, that's it. And then I walked out with all my bags and everything. So I got my Ralph Lauren bag and stuff. I sort of walked out with everything. And the entire gym, all these men were just standing there. And they all just looked at me like, stupid Dolly Bird. That building could have been on fire, but she insisted upon staying in there, drying herself off, putting on her potions and Christian Dior and God knows what else, and then she comes waltzing out of the gym. There was just, I'm sorry, nothing. I don't know if it was a drill or what, right? But I was just so mortified, right? That, you know, normally they have to do a little tick list to see who's. I just got into my car and I legged it. I legged it all the way home, but I was so horrified. I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed in my life. 3 guys from the gym have seen me naked, and you know, it's a really big deal for me to get up on stage, right? Really big deal for me to wear a swimsuit and get up on stage. It's the kind of culture I've been raised in. You don't do things like that. So for me to have 3 random guys that I don't even know. Okay, there were 3 guys that work at the gym, but I don't flipping know them. They just barged in. I was dying. Mortification. Oh my God. I'm still, even to this moment, I'm still horrified. And I've got to face them tomorrow. I'm going back to the gym again tomorrow. And those guys are going to be like, we saw you naked. We saw you with nothing on. I'm just so, oh my God. I can't even explain it. But it's been a really good way just to get back into the whole gym thing. I'm really glad that I went back. I've still got a little bit of a sore throat, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I've got a very hard, heavy week of training this week. My book's coming along really well. I've had to move things around a little bit because I've added some extra stuff in that I wasn't going to put in. But you know what, after talking about it with Steve, I said, you know what, I'm just going to stick it all in. Don't care about the consequences. I'm just going to put it all in because it's just going to make my book brilliant. So that's why I've kind of done that. So it's taking a little bit longer than I hoped, but it's fine. It's worth it. It's worth it for that. Today I've had a cheat meal. I've just had my cheat meal actually. I've had my cheat meal of pizza. I don't know why I was really craving pizza. For some reason I was really craving pizza today. So I had a Domino's pizza. I went to my daughter's fireworks display at her school, which was quite amazing really. Her old school never did anything like that, but they had quite a spectacular display on at her school. So we went down for that, and quite a nice little sort of thing that I do on a Saturday night for Steve and Armani is that I cook them something out of my various cookery books. In fact, I'll show you one. I've got it right over here. Kitchen by Nigella Lawson. I've been cooking some stuff out there for my daughter and for Steve. And it's, Steve would never ever want me to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway regardless. It's his birthday this week. So I've got a few things planned for his birthday, including my brother's told me about this incredible restaurant that he told me about in Farringdon in London. So I'm going to take him, I'm going to book him up for that and take him for that. He doesn't know that yet, so it's going to be a complete surprise. So that should be really cool. But honestly, on the whole, I'm just really happy with how the whole dieting's going, how the whole everything's going. My body's shaping up really nicely. Everybody's telling me that my body shape has really changed. How much weight I must have gained in that off season is honestly it's quite scary, because everyone's like, everybody who's seeing me now is just saying how much my body's changed. So it's all really good. So new start, new week, team, work really hard. I'm going to be working very hard on my book, and I'm going to be training extremely hard. Got one of my hardest days of tomorrow. It's shoulders and hamstrings. I'm actually going to get the guys to spot me and stuff, so it should be really good. So take care, crew. Lots and lots of figure love, and keep working hard, okay? Mwah!